Hi everybody, welcome back to Healing with Love. I was guided to do another reading today, so here it is. So what I decided to do, it was initially going to be, and I'm just going to, show it later after this. It was initially going to be a starseed, kind of like starseed light worker reading. Collective reading, and it still is one big reading. So, but you're going to be able to pick your pile. So you can pick the first row, you can pick the second row, you can pick the third row, or you can just pick the cards that you're drawn to. However you want to do it, whatever way you want to do this. Okay, so there we go. And that's it. But it is one big reading. So even though you pick this row, I'm sure that stuff up here is going to resonate. Even though you pick this row, I'm sure stuff here is going to resonate. So, but I just wanted to give the option of picking a row just for the fun of it. Okay? So now let us begin. Hi everybody. Okay, so welcome to Healing with Love. Thank you all so much for joining me. I was guided to do another reading today. For some reason, something about 3, 2, 1, a countdown. And I was also getting the start of spring, the rebirth, right? So that's what we're doing. Got some crystals here that I wanted to bring in. Angelite, ghost quartz, a whole lot of like heart chakra crystals, so a lot of rose quartz, a lot of rhodochrosite. We got some ancestor stuff. I got some petrified wood. So I got some stuff here. Pardon me, but throat chakra has been intense lately. So okay, so this is just an energy reading. It was initially supposed to be like a starseed reading. And then I got this message that, that it would just be an energy reading for anybody who is following my channel. So like a soul family reading. So this is for my soul family. This is for all of us that are on a similar vibratory frequency. This is it, okay? So, we got the songs. If you want to watch the shuffle process, I'll have a link in the description where you can watch that, so you can see like how the process goes, how I pick the songs and how I shuffle and the synchronicities, because there was actually a few synchronicities with the songs and the shuffling at the time, but that's only if you enjoy that process. So as I was saying, today is 321, which would also be 3-3 in numerology. 2-1, 2 becoming 1. So I'm seeing the merging of unity. So 2 becoming 1. I'm also seeing like twin flame merging. I'm seeing the merging of stuff. I'm seeing the merging. There was a lot of things that I was seeing. If you've been following my channel, you know that I've been talking about 2 suns coming, being seen in the sky. So I'm seeing that. I'm still seeing that. Like it's a constant. What else? Basement, huh? Right before I started this reading, it was 3:21 p.m. Today is 3:21. The song that was playing was Basement by Gemini Syndrome. So, okay. What else? I'm just gonna start the reading. So if something else, I know I'm leaving out some stuff. I thought I made notes, but I guess I didn't write them down. It was all in my head. So it'll come out as the reading progresses. So, before I begin, watch your tap water. It comes through in one of the songs. A lot of people don't have the option to have a filter, and a lot of people don't have, bottled water. So they rely on tap water. So be sure you check the water. I was making tea today because I ran out of water, and it had I put it on a story on my Instagram, sorry, and it had a white powder all over it. like once it dried, the whole cup was like just white powder. So I don't know, that could be many things. It could be hard water residue, but this was just to the extreme. So be careful what you're drinking. Okay, so we're gonna start with the songs. Immediately, the first song that I got was Stay by Zed. And I think Zed came through in another reading as well. You know, A to Z, from A to Z. So we're going from A to Z. We're coming from the beginning to the ending. But it's not an ending. I keep hearing the song from REM. It's the end of the world as we know it. So as we knew it to be before, it's not that it's the end of the world, but it's the end of the world as we once knew it before. This monetary system. We're moving beyond that, the greed, we're moving beyond that, the fear, we're moving beyond that. So, and stay is asking you to stay. So it's almost like stay put. But I'm also seeing it as like a lot of people want to, you know, especially light workers and starseeds, you know, almost feel like you don't belong and you can't believe like what's happening around you and how people are behaving. It almost makes you just want to bounce and be like, I'm out of here. This is asking you to stay. And that message was coming through because before I started the reading, I was just listening to music before that. And the Rihanna song, Stay, also started playing. So, stay. I'm also seeing like, you know, kind of like a stay of execution. Like you get another day. So you get another day to survive and live. You get another day and be grateful for that. I'm grateful for that stay. I'm also seeing as a stay as in a vacation. You're staying somewhere. Okay, so that's and I was gonna check the lyrics for that one because, oh my goodness, it's 3:31 right now. That has a deep significance for me, but I want to look up the lyrics here. Waiting for the time to pass you by, hope the winds of change will change your mind. I could give 1,000 reasons why, and you know you've got to make it on your own, but we don't have to grow up, we can stay forever young. So, all you have to do is stay a minute, just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is wait a second, your hands on mine. The clock is ticking, so stay. And so the clock is ticking. We got a lot of, I got midnight over here. Midnight came through. There was another one that had, that was about time. So the clock is ticking. I've never been the best at letting go. So letting go of control, letting go of attachments to earthly people, places, and things. So this is asking you to stay put for a minute and breathe. Okay. Next song, which is very interesting because it kind of goes with stay. It is Let's Wait a While by Janet Jackson. Let's take it slow, stay. Let's wait a while before it's too late. Let's wait a while before we go too far. Remember that special night when all the stars were shining bright. We made our first endeavor to stay together. We made our very first promise to love, to share, and be real honest. So let's wait a while. Give it time. I'm hearing like everybody's almost panicking. How are they going to make money? How are they going to do this? How are they going to do that? This is saying it's okay. Just take your time. Okay. Sorry for the horrible handwriting. You can't really see it because it's going to be too far away. But anyway, number 3. This was the synchronicity with that. Easy by the Commodores. And that came through as I pulled the Easy Does It card. You can watch that in the other video. I was kind of blown away. Easy does it. So, you know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me I've done all that I can. Okay, so that's why I'm easy. Easy like Sunday morning. So, take it easy. And everything, easy challenge. I've seen an easy challenge. Easy does it. Something challenging, it's easy, just take your time. The next song was Next Lifetime by Erykah Badu off the album Baduism. So I'm seeing Buddhism, which is all about compassion and, you know, putting your feet in the shoes of others, right? The song itself, you know, I'm seeing Next Lifetime as in like, so what's happening right now, this is a countdown to the next lifetime. This is a, you know, how I was saying, the shedding of the old world. It's being reborn. So now we're moving into a new lifetime, a new way of living, a new way of being. And things that are no longer aligned with you and your path are going to fall away. So be okay with letting it go. Okay? It's also about somebody who's in a relationship and they wish they can be with somebody, but they can't because they're already in a relationship, and they'd rather just see you next lifetime. No hard feelings. I've got somebody. But you're beautiful. See, it ain't that type of party. So that's also about respecting your partner. Respecting your partner enough to tell somebody else when they are trying to pick up on you by saying, "Oh, I have somebody, but thank you. I appreciate, you know, I'm flattered, but I'm moving on." And that comes through with the deception card. Being very honest. So a lot of people this time right now, the veil is being lifted. So if you have been lying to a partner about whatever, I'm seeing a lot of truth being revealed, especially in this quarantine time. So the next song, number 5, all about freedom, adventure, change, transformation. Somebody Save Me by Cinderella. And it's off the album Night Songs. So Cinderella, midnight. We got midnight twice. So something about midnight. Cinderella is, you know, the fairy godmother comes and gives her all these things so she can go out and have a night and be herself, right? You know, she gets to wear the beautiful gown and she gets to wear the glass slippers, and then time's running out and she's running down the stairs and she loses her slipper, and the prince, that's all he has of her is this slipper to remind him of who she is, and only she can fit that slipper. And that's a reminder that you guys are all unique, you know? You guys are all unique, and it's Somebody Save Me. And that talks about just the world is going on around me, cancer, all this stuff is happening around me, these people are losing their noodle. And it talks about, like, please, somebody save me. Like, oh my God, I can't deal with this. So, you know, I always quote that saying that says, I survived because, or she survived, or he survived, because the fire around them burned brighter than, the fire inside them burned brighter than the fire around them. So you got to remember that as all this shit is hitting the fan. Because it's really not. People are just panicking. And you can't let their fears overtake you. Okay? The next song is one of my absolute favorites. Volcanic Love by the Aces. And what are aces? Aces are new beginnings. So I'm seeing a volcano. I love that song simply because, you know, volcanoes, diamonds are created in volcanoes. Under extreme pressure, diamonds are shot out of the volcano. And I have a feeling that a lot of you guys are diamonds. Out of the darkness, I sparked a match that set the fire. I hear the wind talking, it's stirring up my bad desires. My love is leaving before the lightning hits the ground. While I'm looking forward, my mind is moving backwards now. So I'm seeing things, people thinking back on the past, because you have all this time to yourself now, so now you're like being nostalgic and thinking about the past. And I'm seeing, you're burning me up, tell me you feel it now, you're burning me up. And immediately, so out of the darkness is the void. So out of darkness comes, you know, you're coming out of the darkness into the light, being reborn. almost like a baby that's coming through the tunnel, right? The canal, the birth canal, and it's dark, and then all of a sudden there is light. So I'm seeing that rebirth. The next song is Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol, and the album is Eyes Open. So your eyes are opening, you're seeing everything, the way you're seeing the truth behind things. You're seeing the deception. It's like the news is a bunch of lies. They sprinkle bits and pieces of truth here and there, but really you need to follow your own intuition and your own gut, because it's going to tell you the truth. And if you don't have very good intuition, you will really fall into this fear category, because your heart's not distinguishing truth from false, true from false. If I just lay here, would you just lay here and just forget everything? So it's almost like just wanting to just lay with somebody and just forget everything that's going on around them. As long as you guys are together, that's all that matters. That's it. Togetherness is all that matters. Being with your team, teamwork. Okay, number 8 is Annie Lennox, Why? And of course, when I think of that song, she says something about this boat is sinking. So I feel like that's what it feels like. It feels like this boat is sinking, this earth boat. And everybody's asking why. Why is this happening? Why is it going on? Why? Seeking reasons instead of solutions. So it reminds me of karma number 7 in numerology, is constantly asking why instead of seeking solutions. You are seeking the reason why. Why did this happen? Why did this have to happen? Asking why. So whatever your why is, whether you're thinking of the crisis or maybe somebody passed away and you're asking why. Number 9, Santa Monica by Everclear. I am still living with your ghost, lonely and dreaming of the West Coast. I just want to see some palm trees to try to shake away this disease. We can live beside the ocean. Watch the world die. So that kind of goes with the Chasing Cars song. As long as you're with this person, it doesn't matter. We can sit by the ocean and just watch it all tumble down and go. And it says, I am still dreaming of your face. So you're dreaming about somebody. You keep dreaming about somebody. The same person. Okay? And then I was going to be done with that, but then a 10th song came through before I finished, and it was Home by Philip Phillips. Ooh, ooh. And it will all be clear. Don't pay no minds to the demons. They fill you with fear. I'm going to make this place your home. So don't pay attention to the people that are trying to scare you, the people that keep posting scary articles. Yes, there's nothing you can do. People are posting these articles, oh, it's going to get much worse. It's going to get so much worse. There's nothing you can do about it, but you're doing your best. You're praying, you're having your lemon juice, your lemon water, you're having your vitamin C, you're, being of service and staying, trying to keep the old people and not the old people, but the people that are more susceptible to illness, you're trying to take care of them. So don't pay attention to the people that are constantly just posting fear-based articles, fear-based news. We get it. It's bad. But there's no need to focus on it. All we can focus on is positive outcomes, because we are magic manifestors. So we will manifest a positive outcome. What lens are you looking at? What glasses are you looking through? See through the eyes of love, hope, and optimism. Miracles. The angel of alchemy came through as the miracle. And it's the 21st. Look at that. 3-4. All right, so that was the end of the songs, and then I did a couple songs for the morning, and the first song that came through was Love by John Lennon. So See Through the Eyes of Love. And Ben by Michael Jackson. Ben, the two of us may look no more. We both found what we've been looking for. And you know, the if you know the song, it's about him befriending a little mouse, and you know, even the little mouse needs love. Look at even a little kitty cat. He loves the unicorn. He needs his friend. And there's two cats here as well, but the justice, balancing yin and yang, right? Okay, so now let's begin the reading. So immediately we got the snake. The Kundalini is rising in a lot of people, right? I see the Sri Yantra, sacred geometry in the back. A lot of people's DNA strands are awakening, and some people, they're not. But I'm seeing the Kundalini rising in a lot of people. That's going up. And this is all about shedding the old skin. So I'm seeing that, so shedding the old skin as like sloughing off in the shower, shedding the old skin, exfoliating. But I'm also seeing it as this is what we do. We are reborn. We have to shed the old skin to be reborn, right? So cast off the old, reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. I see your true colors. Look at the colors. The rainbow is right next to it. Easy does it. Easy does it. It's a process. It's an easy does it process. Slow and steady, but it happens. The energy is rising. And I actually want to read this. In many spiritual traditions, the snake offers powerful medicine. In tantric teachings, it symbolizes the Kundalini, which is the powerful serpentine energy within that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential. When the sacred ones saw a snake in nature or encountered one in a dream, they knew that there was transformation in the air. For me, the snake card not only represents the shedding of the old skin, but moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past. Yes, negative thoughts about others, how much you hate them, how, oh, I can never forgive them. That is venom to your soul. You need to just let it go, forgive. And I'm not telling you what to do here. I'm just saying that that's the process that it requires for you to shed the old, because it weighs you down. I'm seeing the scales of justice, right? And all that stuff, you know, Anubis, how he weighs the heart. How heavy is your heart? How much hate is in your heart? That's how heavy. And he weighs it against a feather. And if it's as light as that, if that heart is as light as that feather, you ascend, right? So the energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognized or you've been misread by others, know this energy is now leaving you. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limited experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. This is a time for renewal, abundance, and connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. And it's on page 131. But I'm seeing, so it's a time of renewal, abundance, and connection. Yes, people don't think it is, but how many people, you know, time is the most valuable thing in the world, right? According to many people. Wow, it got really dark in here. And a lot of people are getting time right now to reflect and to heal and to do these things. And what are you doing with this time? And yeah, and I just posted a song earlier from The Time. 7779311. Ricky? Sorry. Come here, Mama. Let me get my pup up here. Come on, you wanna come on? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here she comes. There she is. 777. Okay, shedding of the old skin. Okay. Whew. Moving on to Unag. Easy does it. So immediately I'm seeing the rainbow. So once again, Kundalini. There's Kundalini here. Look at all the rainbow colors, like the rainbow feathers, and more rainbow here. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. And I'm seeing the dove, and I hope you can see it. It's white, representing purification, purity, but it's also a moon. So I'm seeing the rising, the divine feminine rising, the receptivity, and I'm seeing the Kundalini rising. Easy does it. Don't force it. There's no need to hurry or force it. It's going to happen naturally. It's going to move up naturally. Okay? And so Unag. Call upon Unag for help with your own transition, and she'll guide you in a creative and magical way. So as you're transitioning, as you're transforming, easy does it. So ease into your new life instead of rushing into it. Do your new work as a part-time venture to begin with while slowly exiting your old career. So I'm seeing that this is teaching, this is showing you like, oh, I'm going to start changing the way I work. Before it was a rush and 9 to 5, and now I'm going to start changing that because I don't want to live like that anymore. This is teaching you to slow down. So do what's important to you and do it with absolute devotion. But remember that there's no competition for your true life's purpose. So there's no need to worry, hurry, or feel that you have to force things to happen. Absolutely. So immediately what I got is, your purpose is your purpose. There is no competition. There is none. A million people can be doing the same thing, but you do it in your own special way. You are your own unique fingerprint. You are your own unique DNA strand. Never mind what other people think. You will benefit by carrying through with your priorities. Easy does it. Okay. So then we move on to the hippopotamus, which I think this came through in my last reading too. The one that I just did. So that means that the message really needs to be heard, and that is the ocean and the healing waters. I'm here, healing water. I keep hearing healing water. I was hearing poison water as well. I don't remember what song it was, but I know that came through, the message of poison water. And here's that rising sun. Drinking rum and cola in the rising sun. That came through with the Zed song for Stay, the rising sun, and there's the rising sun again. But the hippopotamus, as I've discussed yesterday, or not yesterday, the previous reading, is all about healing waters. The Greeks named them river horses because they love to be around water. So water is a primal source and is said to be the meeting place of heaven and earth. So submerge yourself in water, wash away all that is unserving, and heighten your personal awareness. Be humbled by the power of water by spending time in an aquatic location. Life water is calling you. And immediately, for some reason, I'm noting his little ears. They look like, when people put their little buns in their hair, little 2 buns. But so the water horse, I love hippos. Hungry, hungry hippo. I've seen that game. Okay, we got civet. This is all about the many masks people wear. So this card had been coming through for a while. If you've been watching my readings, and I kept talking about the masks, wearing masks, and there it is, wearing masks. And here we go, the other one over here, wearing more masks. And here's another one, wearing more masks. So lots of masks being worn. And so this is, it's the number 8, 17. So it's the twin flame number. And look we have 71 here. So it's mirrored. Bing! So I'm seeing the mirroring, the twin flame mirroring right now. And immediately what I'm seeing is, it looks like my nephew's new cat, Ruby. She's got these like little spots. But a civet the energy of a civet is very mysterious and very playful. And it asks you to tap into that very playful, mysterious, sexual side of you that you don't show anybody. It's time to maybe embrace that aspect, because that's going to move. So the Kundalini, I'm seeing we've got orange and yellow. So, moving from the red to the orange to the yellow. And so a lot of people get stuck in the orange, the sacral, because they're ashamed of being sexual, or ashamed of their kinks, or ashamed of, their sexuality. And so this is telling you to let go of that shame and just be you. Be who you are. Be who I'm hearing that Hall & Oates song. Do what you want. Be who you are. Or be what you are. You can change, you can change, you can change. You can change. You can be whoever the heck you want to be. And so once again, so 17, the twin flame number, 1, truth. So the number 8 is all about abundance, and it's the entrepreneur. It's powerful. So it's a very powerful number. And we got 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 6, 6. So if that means anything to you. Okay, so then we got power again. So we got power over here. We got challenge. So if I'm recalling correctly, one flew out and then the other one almost flew out but didn't, but I took it anyway. So the first card was power. So this wasn't supposed to come out, but I just put it out anyway because I didn't see the message challenge, like, oh, there's a big challenge ahead, but I seen it like an easy challenge. I'm seeing an easy challenge. But we're going to start with power and Queen of the Night. I love this. So we got another snake. So look at that. I'm going to have to probably turn on a light real quick. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't mess anything up. Make sure. Okay. Okie dokie pokey. All right. So, I keep hearing that the movie Babe when the pig is saying la la la. I don't know why, but I am. Okay, so we got Queen of the Night. So Queen of the Night, that came through with night songs from Cinderella. You would say Cinderella is a Queen of the Night, right? Because she was out at night. And at night she was this beautiful, gorgeous queen, princess. So this is all about power, self-confidence, and that could be a challenge for you. I'm hearing that that's probably the challenge, is embracing your own self-confidence, and new beginnings, you know, can be a little bit challenging as well, and evolving can be a little bit challenging, but easy does it. So this flower appears, it indicates that a much anticipated new beginning has arrived, or a huge blockage has been moved from your path. So if there was a huge block, a huge challenge, it's been moved. And endless possibilities are open to you. So yes, power, so we see the number 8, so this could be considered the number 8 as well, is infinity on its side. So infinite power. You should be feeling more self-confident. And if not, know that you are now supported to step out and try something new. So that was talking about this as well. You know, the many masks that you wear that you don't show others. You know, who are you behind closed doors? Maybe it's time to show people that. So, and also it talks about be careful about self-obsession. Don't be too into yourself, ego. And don't lose faith in yourself. And don't become power hungry either. Okay, and then we got, so the fame and power. Oh yeah, and so there was the snakes. So I'm going to put that over there. And then we had the little bat. So, you know, some people are scared of bats, but really, you know, a lot of them, they just eat nectar and little bugs here and there. You know, they're not coming to suck your blood or anything. But this is all about inner strength. Dreams. It's also about dreams. So not just the challenge of following your dreams, but also your dreams sleeping at night. Dreams are very important, and you would be well advised to keep a dream journal so you can explore each layer of your dreams later on. Yeah, so if you don't already have a dream journal, I highly recommend it, because that comes through in another one of these cards. This one down here also talks about a dream journal. So if you haven't kept a dream journal or a journal, this is asking you to do that. And it's a dragon fruit. So what are dragons? Dragons are very powerful. You know, they burn everything in their path to create. There are no obstacles. So there is no challenge. Everything is easy. So I'm seeing an easy challenge. But I'm also seeing, like, you know those challenges on Instagram where somebody's like, I tag you, I challenge you to a fun challenge. So I'm seeing like a fun challenge, online challenge. And then, so this had come up with fame, the challenge of fame and power. So how will you handle it? Handle it with no ego. Because look at, the ego card is here, and then the egoless state. And I'm feeling like people, their egos are, I'm hearing too big for their britches. So be careful about the ego. The ego is not your amigo. And I'm also seeing maybe the challenge of connecting with your intuition and your higher self. And I'm also seeing a health challenge. So being challenged by health, healthy things, being challenged by healthy boundaries, toxic people, toxic food, addictions. I'm seeing something like that. Okay? So now, I had like all my things lined up and now I don't know where they are. Here they are. Okay, so we have the number 71. So the number 8, again, infinity, abundance, power, entrepreneur. So it's I'm seeing truth and originality to create abundance. With a healthy body and mind, I raise my energy and vibration. So eliminate any unhealthy habits, seek professional assistance if you can't do it on your own. It talks about good nutrition, exercise, drinking plenty of water, getting a good night's sleep, detoxification, going outside in nature, engaging in relaxing activities, avoiding toxic people and environments, maintaining a positive mindset, meditation or yoga, defining your personal limits and boundaries, doing what you love, and laughing often, and spending quiet time alone. That's how you stay healthy. And I'm seeing the third eye chakra and the crown, and I'm seeing, this looks kind of red, but it looks kind of orange. So I'm seeing the root chakra and the sacral chakra, and, you know, I'm seeing fear. So let's envision optimum health. Let's envision that we're all healthy. Let's just envision good health. Okay, next card, one of my favorite decks. I love it. So we got I Got Your Back, number 24, which is number 6, which is all about nurturing mind, body, spirit. It's about balance. It's about it's the lovers. So the number 6 is the lovers. So I'm seeing lovers. So the lovers, I got your back. So your partner, or if you're single, the next partner coming, it's almost like you guys know each other, but you don't know each other. They got your back. So the number 2 is all about partnerships, and number 4 is building a solid foundation for the future. So both of you coming together, partnerships coming together, whether this was with a friend or a love romance or a family member, because I'm seeing teamwork over here. Teamwork makes the dream work. Truth and integrity. So 24, and I apologize if you can hear my leaky roof leaking. Sorry. It keeps going drip, drip. Okay. So, I got your back. You can spit in the face of fear. Flip off those who bar the door. Shake your fist to any who dare say no, because you, sweet thing, are divinely protected by the Dude Most High, always and forever. Amen. The Dude Most High, I'm seeing Jesus over here. You are divinely guided and protected. The Christ consciousness energy. You are surrounded. See how he's surrounded in this protective bubble? You're protected. You're surrounded by protection. The universe has got your back. That's what this is all about. And I'm hearing that song by Shaka Khan. I will love you anyway. I will love you anyway, even if you cannot stay. I think you are the one for me. Here is where you ought to be. So it's called Sweet Thing. And Mary J. Blige also has a rendition. So, but I'm hearing that song. And moving on to, so I got your back. your health is, the universe has your back, okay? You are ultimate, you are powerful. Drink your water, drink lots of water, make sure it's clean water, you know, because we're shedding the old skin, right? Ella Fitzgerald, I love this. So she's got pearls around her neck, so a pearl necklace, for those who know what that means. But I'm also seeing pearls of wisdom, right? Pearls are created in the same way that diamonds are created, under in extreme pressure in time. So, and she's wearing all black, so I'm seeing the void coming out of the darkness into the light. You are your own best teacher. Nothing is more hard-won than innocence. And intuition beats experience. Absolutely. You are very intuitive. You know, a lot of people, they learn by experience, and they won't do something because the last time they did it, it failed. And so they won't do it again because the last time they did it, even though their intuition is telling them to try again. This is why intuition is very important. Just because something didn't work one time doesn't mean it won't work again. And Ella Fitzgerald is, I wrote this down. So her birthday is 4/25/1917. She's a 2 in numerology, so 20. So that means the 0 is always, to me, it's the 0 is a halo on its side. It's being divinely guided and protected by angels. The universe got your back. So, and it's also about peace, love, and harmony. So I'm seeing easy does it, because peace and love and harmony is washing over the earth, this love energy. And 2 is all about partnership. So I'm seeing people coming together, partnering up. I'm seeing babies being made, because we got the dark hair, we got the lady and the man here. Babies are being made. I guess this is, you know how they have the boom, the big boom. So a lot of babies are going to be created during this time. Okay. Okay. Now, we are moving to Tanzanite. Tanzanite, these two came out together, and this is interesting because hemimorphite is all about a virus. It's also the number 2 here. So it's 21. 2-1. So look at that. We've got 21 right here. So 33, the master number of enlightenment. You're being enlightened and illuminated. And so Tanzanite is the angelic messenger. So how I was talking about Ella Fitzgerald being a 20 life path, or 2. I started this reading yesterday, which was on the 20th. And I'm seeing these diamonds behind her, just like the pearls. And these are pink diamonds. So they are unconditional love. And you are protected and unconditionally loved. And I'm seeing 1, so I'm seeing a new beginning. So I have a feeling you're starting to connect with the spirit world in a different way than you did before. I know I am. My mediumship abilities have probably heightened tremendously. But it's interesting is that I put Angelite next to this, and this is all about connecting with angels. So, and look at the angel of alchemy is right there. So no coincidence. So Tanzanite's one of my favorite crystals, and hemimorphite's about a virus. So I'm seeing the egoless state, and I'm seeing prayer. So this is an interesting row right here. So I'm gonna actually read. I'm not sure which one I want to read first. Tanzanite, probably. Yeah, we'll do Tanzanite first. Here we go. So Tanzanite's all about angelic messages, personal power. So once again, power. So your personal power, realizing just how powerful you really are. The higher senses, so the 6th sense and above, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentient, claircognizant, all the clairs. I'm seeing the violet flame. I'm seeing past life gifts. So all these things are merging. All your past lives are merging. You are becoming your highest self. You are merging with your highest self. Creativity. I'm seeing a lot of creativity. I'm seeing the Akashic records and the soul records. And I'm seeing all your gifts. All the gifts that you have to give to yourself and to the world. So you're entering a stage of great spiritual development. Your higher senses are activated and opening, readying you to reclaim your gifts from other lives and possibly enter into service to mankind. And look at it, it's on the same row as service. However, in order to complete this transition, you must own and balance your personal power. At no time in life has it been as important to know what you want. who you are and whom the world sees you as. Take time to write it all down. A truthful understanding of self now will aid you to integrate the messages you are receiving and make them a reality in the world. Not having enough time is not a valid reason for inactivity. There is always plenty of time in life for the spirit, and only the mind and body are bound to the limitations. Let your creative and inventive selves play. They will reveal the new you. But be prepared for change. The angels have entered your life via the wisdom of the crystals. Their path is one of fire, the path of the phoenix. Oh, so the song Ashes, Volcanic Love, talks about ashes, and I kept talking about the phoenix rising from the ashes, and this is all about the phoenix. So this is what is happening. The old world has to burn away in order for it to be reborn. So we're rising from those ashes. So, and this is all about the keeper of the flame too, the earth flame. Anyway, okay, so and then we go to HappyMarcy. So, this is all about self-respect, self-confidence, how this was all talking about that exact thing. The voice of a loved one who has passed away. So definitely how I was saying, your mediumship abilities are awakening. And this is also about a virus. So this could be any type of virus. In this book, it just says herpes virus. And it could be any kind of virus, really. Which is very interesting and seen as what is happening right now on the earth. So this is a friendly reminder that we are all responsible for our actions. Take a good look at what is happening in life and make sure that you are retaining your personal power and acting from an egoless state. All truthful acts should harm none, benefit all, and stream directly from love in the name of unity. HappyMarcy can also present when there is a need to embrace an important role from another lifetime, or when a loved one has recently passed and wishes to communicate with you. Make sure also that you are not being taken advantage of. This stone can appear to let you know you need to recover a part of yourself from someone else's creation. That is very interesting, HappyMarcy, the egoless state. So right now, what happens when your crown chakra opens up? There's no more ego. There's no more I am the victim. There was no more blaming anybody. You realize you are one with everything. And you have a lot of honest self-reflection. And I see a lot of people that, say that they embody this. Love, unconditional love, but then they don't. Whether this is talking bad about an ex, or talking bad about a family member, or, that is not unconditional love, and that is not embodying unconditional love. So once we realize that they are you and you are them, you're able to forgive and let go. There's no name calling, no judgment. So I'm getting that as the message, is like, don't judge others' journey until you have been in their shoes. Even if you have been in their shoes, you still can't judge them. I mean, you can. Feel free to do what you want. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying. If you want to embody the Christ consciousness, love, harmony, peace, Buddha, Jesus, you love them anyway. Right? And so the Stibnite is conflict. That's next to that. And so here's more masks. Look at all these people, all these people wearing masks. So it's not only a literal mask, everybody's wearing masks right now, but it's metaphorical. Like I was just saying in this card over here, that people, will tell you that they embody, that they are love and they are this, but then they contradict themselves. By being very judgmental and judging others and name calling and all that stuff. So, it's okay to be your authentic true self, but also don't talk shit about others, But do whatever you want. Once again, I'm just seeing what the cards say, because this also card over here says the exact same thing of what all these cards are saying about judging others and projecting your own stuff onto others, and but so I'm seeing conflict and jealousy here. people wearing a mask, and look at, they take off the mask like, oh, they're beautiful, and then they take off the mask and it's like, rah! And look at, they're wearing pearls too. So I'm seeing pearls, more pearls, pearls of wisdom, something about pearls. And it could be, you know, so it could be, you know, you're going to step into this fame, you're going to step into this power, and people are going to be jealous, and there's going to be conflict, and there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you can do but just move forward. But I'm also seeing conflict as in, you know what this reminds me of? Did you guys ever see the movie with Roddy Piper, where they, you know, he's got the x-ray glasses and he can see everybody's true form? I forgot what it's called. Somebody can just tell me in the comment section. It's a great movie. It's kind of what that's reminding me of. It's like, as your third eye awakens and as your heart awakens, you're able to see the truth behind people, and you can see beyond the mask. You can see the truth. Okay, and then I need to know the name of that movie before I move forward. It's gonna be eating at me if I don't figure it out. They Live. Okay, it's called They Live. Anyway, so the conflict here is what I'm seeing is like people, the conflict that's happening around the world, the conflict. And this is all about fear. So it looks like, if you guys look closely, it reminds me of Superman and the fortress. The fortress. Is it the Fortress of Justice? I don't know. Now I gotta look that up too. Jeez Louise, I'm having one of those days. Because I've said it before. Superman Fortress. Fortress of Solitude. Oh my god, it's the Fortress of Solitude, guys. Wow. This makes a lot of sense right now. So Fortress of Solitude. I feel a lot of people are feeling like they are in the Fortress of Solitude. And maybe they're with family and it's conflict because you're not used to being around each other all the time, and it's you know, you have conflicting emotions about it. So I'm also seeing a lot of conflicting emotion as well. Okay, I don't know what happened to my booklet. There it is. Oopsie daisy. Okay, Stib Night. That reminds me of Suge Knight. Oh, so there's night again. So night, midnight, night, Cinderella, night. So interesting. Something about the night. Oh my goodness. Stib Night. Here we go. Planet Krypton. Fortress of Solitude. Anywho. So what this does is supports personal empowerment and transformation. So it supports your transformation. It grounds your energy in earth so you feel supported, assists you in dealing with fear and conflict and confrontation, supports you to create healthy boundaries, it supports you for chronic anxiety, it helps you during astral travel, and dissolves apprehension and uncertainty. So I see the uncertainty here. So I'm seeing a lot of uncertainty. Like you don't know where this path is going. Where is this all going? And you have to think positive. You have to think that this is going to be this is going amazing places. You have to see it with your third eye. See how we got all this purple? You have to see it with your third eye that amazing things are happening. No fear. Step out of the fear. Okay? So take responsibility for your role in conflict and detach yourself from drama. So this is the drama thing that I was talking about, letting go of people who are stuck in the fear stuff. Don't let their fears interfere with the way that you're dealing with things. Distance yourself from situations while you replenish your energy and get a fresh perspective. If conflict is internal, you may be out of alignment with your own truth. If so, take an honest look at your thoughts and feelings and make a decision based closer to truth. So, very interesting. And this conflict may have to do with jealousy. For some reason, I'm seeing jealousy, like relationships, because I'm seeing the deception over here. So maybe like a lot of people are... I'm seeing a lot of like cheaters being discovered right now. That's what I'm seeing. So a lot of cheaters that you know, used to tell their wife, I'm working late. Now they can't work late. So stuff's happening. Anyway, let's get out of that energy. You know, that's just a fun little energy. So here we go. We got prayer and service and prayer. So being of service to the elderly, if you know that there's an elderly person that might need you to deliver some stuff to them, or they just need your prayers, you know. And look I'm seeing the ghosts again. So I'm seeing transitioning, and I'm seeing a service, like a memorial service as well, praying for somebody. So like, you know, a lot of memorials, people that have passed away, their services have been postponed. I know that I have 2 people that I have lost, and both of their services have been postponed. So I'm seeing a lot of that happening as well. But I'm seeing prayer. And I'm seeing 2 roads here. So this was talking about all 3 of these cards in this second row here are talking about postponing. Paths unknown. Like, I don't know where to go. And I'm seeing, you know, the vitamin C here, or the lemons. Make lemons out of lemonade. And I'm also seeing, if you look closely, there's a city and it's empty. This is what, and this card had come through previously in a previous reading that I did before all this happened. And I said the same thing. It almost looks like an abandoned city. 2 abandoned cities. And that's what it's looking at. Cause it's almost like Las Vegas, you know, how it's abandoned. But we're seeing the lemon juice. And lemon is great right now for your immune system. And I'm seeing, you know, prayer. You know, praying for those that you love that are, you know, struggling right now. Praying for those that are struggling at the moment. So... And it talks about prayers being answered. So miracle, here we go. Look at that. Prayers being answered. Prayers being answered. Easy does it. All prayers are answered. So following where life leads. Being of service. Being of service. Fulfillment. Look at those 2 came out together. Clarity. Destiny. Authenticity. So, oh man. This talks about, so I want to read this little story. An old man sits on his porch with his grandson, sipping lemonade and reminiscing. He wanted to be a traveling preacher. He'd been all set to leave home, but his father reminded him to pray for guidance. That very night his father died, and the man realized that spirit was telling him to stay. Now his grandson appreciates the lemonade, and the old man smiles. He never regretted staying on the farm. Stay, stay. There's 3 different stays. This is asking you to stay. Don't leave. Cool lemonade is a reminder that there is always a plan. If you were sidetracked from your path, then you will be guided back to your true calling. Wow. Wow. If you were sidetracked. I mean, I feel like my life was sidetracked after my boyfriend passed away. I feel like my life just completely went off track. And I feel like I'm finally back on in alignment. So I feel like maybe a lot of you guys almost felt like you were off track and you started you went on a whole new path and you didn't know how it was going to work. And now it's starting to come together. It's starting to come together. And yeah. And I love this service because it's called Honey Adams. Honey Adams. I attract to you whatever you desire if you give up the desire for it. So stop wanting, because what you desire is already there. If you want it, that means you don't have it. So don't desire it. Just whatever comes to you. Miracles are coming to you. So this is also about compassion, loyalty, strength. Start being of service to others. I love this story. Honey Adams loved her 3 children very much and had a rewarding family life. Though sometimes she regretted never finding a career outside the home, and at the end of her life she realized that this failure was not a failure at all. She achieved something more important, passing on a legacy of service to her daughter Franny. Oh, my dog's named Frankie. being a mother is a great accomplishment. So just existing is an accomplishment. I know that I have, I never wanted children. But then when I hit my 30s, I decided I wanted children. And then I just didn't end up having children. And I've always kind of felt like I regretted not having kids, when I should have had them. And it's almost like I wanted to leave something behind. And I started doing healing, because what's the best thing to leave behind is but an impact of a positive impact on somebody. So you don't have to have children to leave a legacy. You plant a tree, you plant a flower, anything like that. You write a book, you create art, I love that. That is your service to others. Your prayers are being answered, by the way. This is going to be a long reading. Sorry, guys. So work with others to make this situation come about. So teamwork. And I love it. Here's the little cat, and he's handling. So immediately I'm noticing the unicorn's, his spiral unicorn horn. So I'm seeing the third eye bling on a lot of you guys. You guys are seeing the deception. You're seeing the truth behind things. This is why what's happening right now is not scaring you, because you're seeing the truth. You're seeing the truth. And there's this wall here. And the cat, you can't, if you got a cat spirit animal, no wall can hold you, because the cat can easily just jump and leap to the other side. All you have to do is leap. Take a leap of faith to get to the other side. And look at, he took that leap of faith, and now he's connecting with his little unicorn buddy, and life is grand, right? So teamwork. This card asks you to be a good team player. So the service with others. First, be open to asking other people for help. Yes. So teamwork, a lot of the times it requires you asking for help, and a lot of people are afraid to ask for help. So this is asking you to not be afraid. Second, when other people try to help you, let them. It's okay to have other people's help, after all. And be sure to thank the people who have helped you. And third, you'll need to offer help to others. In this way, you'll all help each other. A team can do more than one single person. So, I love that. It's the circle. There's a poem that I wrote a long time ago, and it says, give, receive, give. Help each other grow, help each other live. And it's the back and forth of helping somebody. They help you, and somebody pays it forward, and they help another person, and then that person helps another person. So I'm seeing helping. A lot of helping going on. Service. Helping all the people that can't help themselves right now. You see that? And this, I'm seeing people that passed on again here. Look at. So I'm seeing ghosts. Okay, then we move on to number 15. Number 6. So this is number 6. 6 over here. Very interesting. Ego. Archangel Jophiel. And look at a false sense of entrapment. Being overly focused on material things. Negative or fear-based thoughts. So I have a feeling that's what's going on with a lot of people right now. They have a false sense of entrapment. They feel they are quarantined. You're not really. You can go outside and connect with nature. You're not imprisoned. Being overly focused on the material things. How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to do negative fear-based thoughts? So this is asking you to step away from that, because you are divinely protected. See how she's got this bubble, and look at, he's wearing a mask because he's scared, of course. See what else I see. And he's hoarding. He's doing a lot of hoarding. He's got all this stuff, these coins and all this stuff, and he's hoarding it. And he's not being a team player. So these people will receive their justice. Okay, so we got ego, 15, which is interesting because we had ego over here, the egoless state, and ego was up here as well. So we have 3 different ego cards. So the angels want you to know that the entrapment you're feeling isn't real. This card indicates that a lot of your feelings are stemming from anxieties that aren't based in reality. So give your fears to God and the angels and ask for their help in adopting a more positive perspective on the situation. This card also indicates that you're focused upon the material things in life. Heaven acknowledges that you, like everyone, have physical needs. However, your attention to the accumulation of possessions is out of balance. Reassess why you want to acquire these items. Perhaps you're trying to fill an emotional void, which material objects could never do. What you're really craving is inner peace through a spiritual path. And you don't know how to start this path, maybe. Refusal to face the truth or to take personal responsibility for the situation. Addictions, temptations, dependency, excessive debt. So I have a feeling that people are stepping out of that. This is what's coming to a close, is this type of energy. This is the conflict. Seeing all this stuff. It's like you're seeing people's true colors. Okay, and then we have paths unknown here, and I see the fox here, so the twin flame always represents the fox, and the fox always represents twin flames. I see a little raccoon wearing his mask, so a lot of masks are being worn. The little squirrel who's gonna be hiding his nuts, so when the time comes, he can go dig them out. So he's being proactive, and it's the 8. So once again, power. I'm seeing writing, so journaling again. I'm seeing the path unknown. You don't know the path ahead. You just have to have faith and just go down the path, because no path is a wrong path for you. I have a feeling a lot of people need to hear that. No path is the wrong path. Every path is going to lead you to exactly where you need to be, to your destiny. So this card reveals that you've been traveling on a path that's known to you, and it shows you the way to the expected outcomes. But there are 2 other paths that aren't as clear. Remember, if you stay with only the known and seemingly safe, you won't catch the unseen opportunities that come your way. Some options may be unexpected and perhaps a little risky. Don't be so attached to your agenda that you miss them. Happily, during this phase, you can investigate unknown paths and make the decisions that lie before you with confidence. You are flexible and brave enough to step into the shadows. Stay alert. Extraordinary opportunities abound in the least expected places. So immediately what I'm seeing is, so this, see, he's afraid of going down the path because he doesn't want to lose his money. He's like, oh my God, if I go down that path, I might lose all this stuff that I've been hoarding, this money that I've been hoarding. So, but nature is always the right path. Teamwork. Okay, so then over here we got justice. So justice is happening. A lot of justice is happening right now. You don't really know it, but a lot of things are happening behind the scenes. So, love this. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords, and then we have the Justice card. So, immediately the 9 of Swords is all about a dark vision. So this is very similar energy. An extremely dark card. The 9 of Swords reveals the deepest shadows of the self. It indicates insomnia, nightmares, and worries in the midnight hour. Often these states are accompanied by guilt, despair, or even depression. You'll be battling with yourself, so turn to others for help. Yes, turn to others for help. Over here, teamwork. Find joy, reach out. So reach out if you're going through a difficult time. A lot of this alone time is causing people to reflect on the past and their past mistakes and the things they did wrong and and it's dark. A lot of people have dark past, dark things that they've done, and this is just like saying let that go. We got justice here. Nothing is bad or good. Everything just is, right? They look like they're going through this portal, and it's a black cat and a white cat, and they are each other, yin yang. Nothing is bad or good. It's just an experience. Everything that you've ever done that you're beating yourself up about was just an experience. You are no longer that person. It has helped you grow and evolve and make you the person that you are. And it helped you advocate for things, right? And I'm seeing the eyes here, and like all the worms, but immediately I'm noticing the eyes. The eyes see all. The telepathy, like a lot of people are afraid of telepathy and all that stuff because they have a lot of deep dark secrets that they don't want people knowing. So this is like, once you let go of that fear, you step into a whole new world. I'm hearing a whole new world. The deception, nobody can deceive you anymore. Okay, and then we move to the Justice card, number 8. So once again, we got 8. With tails entwined, this is the karma and decision. So look at more decisions. Path unknown. All you gotta do is make a choice. With tails entwined, 2 cats look directly at you, waiting for you to choose between them, which is right and which is wrong. The Justice card implies a weight or heaviness surrounding a choice you have to make. Now is not the time to shun the concept of divine balance or karma. All of your choices affect your life, and sometimes the lives of those around you, both now and in the future. So make a choice. Which way, who do you want to choose? What do you want to choose? Which way do you want to choose? Which way do you want to go? Do you want to see with the eyes of love, or do you want to see the eyes of fear? Do you want to see the world as The Walking Dead and apocalyptic? Or do you want to see a world of love and co-creating with others and gardens and beauty? You choose what you want, what world you want to, what path you want to go down to, right? So you choose. And I'm seeing justice happening. A lot of justice is happening right now. A lot of karma happening. A lot of karma completion. So people are getting their karma right now. And it ain't pretty. I tell you that much. Okay. So then we got your love life is being affected by children. I love it. We got the little 2 dogs. And she's got a little baby puppy up here. So I'm seeing that's possible with a lot of you people that are married and you have kids, and now that your kids are home and they can't go anywhere, it's like maybe your love life is being affected by that. But I'm also seeing without that writing, I'm seeing children. I'm seeing babies being made. I'm seeing a baby being made. I'm seeing children, or you wanting children, or puppies, new pup-ups. But I'm also seeing the deception card so this was the clarifiers for that. Dark-haired lady and the lady, so being lied to. Someone is wearing a false self mask. Sorry about that. My phone started ringing and it knocked out my thing. Okay, so like I was saying, somebody's wearing a false mask like this, like they live. And so you're being able to see beyond people's masks that they're wearing. You're seeing the truth. You're seeing through them almost. But I'm seeing, yeah, and so the angel is coming to take off the masks. And look at, he's like scared, like, no, don't touch me, don't come near me. So let's take out the wording we're just looking at the imagery. I think that's what's happening right now. Everybody's wearing their masks. They're like, don't touch me, don't come near me. 6 feet of space, and this fear. I'm seeing a lot of fear. It's like the angels, you're protected. There's angels around and they're protected and they want you to take off the masks. I'm almost seeing like, if you've ever seen the movie Contact with Jodie Foster, where she goes to another world and she's scared to take off the mask, but the aliens are telling her, take off the mask. You got to experience and breathe this new world. But fear, you got to release the fear. So this is saying let go of the fear is what I'm getting. Let go of the fear. Your children are protected. You are safe. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, moving on. We got Sacred Beetle Armor. So number 11. So we got 311 right here. Well, of course, it wouldn't be a Healing with Love reading without 311. So Sacred Beetle Armor, you have a mighty shield. And yeah, she's protected. You are protected. See how like I kept saying that you're protected? You got that bubble around you. So you're protected. And it's number 38. Criminy. So, it's an Atlas beetle. Many times the shapeshifters say shields are not healthy. They mask an unstable core. They protect something that is unhealthy on the inside. You must take time to rebuild your energy from the inside out. Start with your inner self each day as the first thing you do upon rising. Visualize a glowing inner flame growing bright and strong. Send it throughout your body. Its flame burning through any debris or difficulty you may be storing within. Yes, so I keep seeing that the phoenix rising from the ash and burn all that no longer serves you. Visualize moving through water. Seize the sacred waters, cleansing your every cell. Wow. Washing you clean, refreshing and hydrating your spiritual self, quenching your spiritual, physical, and emotional thirst. Then work with the element of air. Breathe out all that you wish to release. As you breathe in, see all that you are becoming flow into you through the breath, refreshing and energizing your thoughts and ideas. Finally, see the crystal heart of Gaia shining through your every cell. This earthly energy radiating its sustenance to even the smallest molecule of your body. Keep breathing and see a unique protective layer of wings and bright carapace, shimmering in delicate light as a feather, immensely strong and impenetrable, forming around you. This is a living osmotic shield, a field that breathes and expels toxins. It allows in what is needed and best for you and filters out and dissolves anything that would harm you or impede you on your journey. Holy cow. This is definitely what is going on right now in the world. It's the number 11. It's the portal. Walk through that doorway. You must now quickly set in place strong, clear, healthy boundaries. Relish the opportunity to say no. Calmly walk away from energy-draining distractions. Wow. As I got a distraction when I was trying to do this video. For a brief time, you're about to receive an intervention in the form of a strong psychic protection. Yes, look at that. There's that strong psychic protection from Archangel Jophiel. Look at, she's got that strong protection around you. You just have to be open to receive it. Wow. I'm in awe right now. That was awesome. It was awesome. So Angel of Alchemy, number 3. We got, wow. I love it. So look at how she's got her arms over her chest because her heart is closed. But it's almost telling you to drop your heart. Drop your shield. Drop your hands. You know, she's wearing all black. Look at, they're all wearing all black. It's almost like they're grieving. Wow, she looks like my friend Amy. But anyway, she's got this beautiful corset with gold. So, the alchemical process. So, I love this. So, the Angel of Alchemy is the miracle who stands between the physician and death. She is the powerful healing angel who will resolve this health issues that is confronting you at this present time. Her role is to help you find the perfect treatment for your body and restore your well-being naturally and healthfully. She helps you find the right doctor, the right treatment, the right healing mode, and the right attitude and energy to overcome this challenge. Wow. She's here to help you make a miraculous shift in your body and your health. There may be health challenges for you or somebody you love at the present time, or for people around you, regardless of what you or one dear to you may be experiencing. It is time to ask yourself, what would I do if I knew I had a short time left to live on this planet? Then begin to take action on these plans, because the beautiful thing about looking deeply into the human fear of death is that this examination of mortality will create an exquisite sense of being alive now, and will reprioritize, and you will begin to shape your life in new and meaningful ways. It's time. Once you see that time and the sense of the bodily life can be short, do not hesitate. Take action now on changing what can be changed. When you receive this card, you're about to turn a corner with a health challenge. The current situation has actually served you in many ways. It's brought you focus back to what is truly valuable in your life and made you aware of areas of neglect. Now you can move forward with a refreshed set of priorities that are based in something very real. The Angel of Alchemy encourages you to make your healing, either your own or that of someone else close to you, the top priority. Yes, so service. Make the healing of those around you and you. Health. Miracles are coming. Health is a priority. Taking care of your health. Being grateful for the body that you were given. Okay. And then number 3 is all about the mind, body, spirit. The Holy Trinity. Magic. They come in 3s. I'm hearing the death comes in 3s. Jesus. Number 40. So we have number 20 over here. We have number 40 here. And 4 is all about building a solid foundation. Stability. Discipline. Loyalty. 0 is all angel on its side. So you are protected. You are guided. The number 4 is important. Because it's like a chair. It's stability. Four legs. Jesus came from Venus, planet of love. He was sent to Earth to carry the Christ light at a time when the energy was very low. He incarnated as an Essene and received spiritual teachings throughout his childhood and his adult life. Then he underwent many initiations to prepare his energy centers to carry the vibration of unconditional love. This card reminds you that all challenging people and situations are tests to prepare you for ascension. To pass these tests, you need to respond to them with unconditional love and balance. Remember, there is only love. Affirmation is, I respond with unconditional love today. That came through over here when I was talking about how, people talking bad about others and, saying, oh, fuck that guy, he's a loser, or this and that. Like, just that reflects upon you. That just reflects poorly upon you. So this is asking you to respond with unconditional love, because love is all there is. And it's a difficult challenge for some people, especially when you've been hurt by somebody. It's a difficult challenge to love them anyway, Nobody's telling you to have them in your life. But it's just saying to let the tension go. I'm seeing tension, like a tension. Let the tension go. Jesus, the Christ consciousness energy. So a lot of gold happening. A lot of people surrounded in the Christ consciousness energy. What would Jesus do is a serious. It actually means something deep. So moving on. Wow. Okay, midnight, the most magical hour of all. Midnight. She's got a clock around her neck. It's reminding me of Cinderella again. So something about Cinderella. Oops, it's right here in front of my eyeballs. So it's the most magical hour of all. So the dark, it envelopes me. The witching hour awaits. The true magic and enchantment and spells that change fates. So the middle of the night, the midnight, is the hour in which it is believed that ghosts, witches, ghouls, and magic are most likely to be active. Transition times, such as moon, the times between tides, or even dark moon, are traditionally powerful times for magical transformation. In some Christian traditions, the witching hour is seen as 3 a.m. because it is opposite to the time that Jesus is said to have died at 3 p.m. Wow, it's next to Jesus. But there is some consensus that midnight is the time of the greatest magic, particularly around Halloween. So as soon as the clock strikes midnight, it's said that the spirits flow forward through the veil. If benevolent, bring positive messages. If not so benevolent, they're mischievous and play tricks at best, or at worst, cause havoc. Allow yourself to relax into the benevolent darkness of midnight. So don't be afraid of the dark, is what I'm getting. And 21, 12, so we got mirroring again. So we've got mirroring up here, so I'm seeing mirroring of the twin flames. It's time. I'm also hearing it's time. And then we got the Veil of Shadows right here, number 43. I love the Kuan Yin cards because they have, she's sitting on her throne. She's got her mudra. She's just chill. She's chill. And 43 is I love you. An old pager code. So love you. And so it's the number 7, which is all about truth, spirituality, introspection, solitude. I love it. So, Veil of Shadows. Where can you nourish your emotional and physical life with more focus? Perhaps through art, creativity, journaling your dreams, creating collages, engaging in dance or other forms of movement. Your spirit is in need to thrive at this time. So, and it's also the veil of shadows, a veil, looking through the veil of illusion, seeing through it, coming out of the darkness into the light. I'm seeing almost like a black hole, coming out of a black hole. I feel like Earth, it's like I'm seeing the Mayan stuff, the Hanupku, and how it's going into the center, and it went into a black hole, and now it's coming out of the black hole, like it's shooting out. So, and a lotus blossoms with deep, rich mud into which she plunges her roots and draws great nourishment. From this mud made of water and earth, growth happens and great beauty is revealed. Your soul lotus thrives through the depth of emotion and aliveness of your body, into which she can plant herself and unfold as a lotus of light. So this talks about you've outgrown your pot, and now you need to spread. You need a bigger. You need like a fish that's in an aquarium and he's outgrown his aquarium. It's like you've outgrown where you are, and it's time, for movement. But you stay. That's interesting. I'm seeing like, do I stay or do I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Okay, so we got truth and integrity, which goes back up here with the deception card. So you're seeing through people's baloney and bullcrap. And look at, so what it was very interesting is see how the deception and truth, the angels are whispering the truth in their ear, so she knows the truth, and she's touching him. She's like, I know what you did. I'm seeing that movie with Matthew McConaughey where he's the God's hands killer. And frailty, and he touches them and he can see the truth. And so look at, like, they're all whispering the truth in her ear, and she's like, okay, I don't know if I want that truth. Look at, they're both, I don't want to see the truth. I don't want it. But you got to be open and receptive. Put your arms down and be open to receptive to the truth. And you got to come from truth and integrity as well. You got to be truthful. So it says, you are guided to be very honest with yourself and to be true to yourself in all your activities and actions. Let go of anything inauthentic and all activities that do not mirror your highest intentions for yourself. If something in your life isn't working, be willing to release it to God and the angels. When we open our hands and release unhelpful situations, divine light can enter. Miracles always follow when we surrender. Miracles always follow. Look at how it ties into it. Miracles always follow when we surrender troubling conditions. So surrender. I keep hearing the word surrender. You'll find that the job, relationship, health issue, or other circumstance heals rapidly in ways that you could never have imagined. All along the way, the angels will perfectly guide you to actions that will either help you replace the situation with something better or heal it entirely. Expect a miracle when you decide to be true to you. Look at that. Miracles. Expect a miracle. 3 different cards that say expect a miracle. So, expect a miracle. 4 different cards, because also the Tanzanite one said that too. Wow. Okay, guys, so expect a miracle. And here we go. Seraphina, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Oh my God, I love it, because look at the children card was coming through. And she's holding a baby, and this is a divine baby. I'm hearing like the rainbow children that are coming through, like the star children that are here to move the earth into a new direction of moving from the 8 energy into the 9 of humanitarianism, of compassion, of love, of understanding, of helping one another, of teamwork. So Seraphina. And I love all this pink and iridescent and magenta. So I'm definitely seeing like the 3rd eye chakra, and I'm seeing the unconditional love. So I'm seeing a lot of unconditional love coming through. And then finally, so here was the one that I was telling you that kept coming over here. So look at them. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess equally. So the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So yes, and it allows you to eventually you surpass this, and it allows you to fix things, you know. So when you don't like something in somebody and you look within yourself, and as deeply as you can look within yourself on a self-reflection, then you'll see, you know, that aspect, and you're able to heal it. But some people are not able to see themselves in another person. They're not able to open up their crown chakra and realize that we are all one. So, you know, we just got to let them be. But look at that. They're vibrating. They're vibing. So if there's somebody that you admire, I'm seeing that you also have those qualities that person has. Like if you think somebody is like, oh, they are awesome, you also have those qualities inside you. So don't be afraid to communicate that to them. And then finally, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And this could be either from your twin flame. This could be from your partner that you love. This can be from somebody who has passed on. But whoever, it's from the universe. A message from you, for you, right? And look at her. She's got all this. Oh, look at it. It looks very similar to that. Look at the rays of light just hitting her. It's very similar. If you put this on its side, it's the same. Wow, that is amazing. But look at that. She's, you know, it's like watching somebody through blinds. Like, I see you through the blinds, and I see you, and you are beautiful. You are amazing. You are more. And look at her. The light beams directly at her third eye. It's lit up. And there's this whole world behind her. It almost looks like she's on the moon. This is beautiful. It's almost all these colors that I've never seen before. Such beautiful colors. I have a feeling that that's what's happening right now. You're seeing with your third eye, you're seeing colors that you didn't even see before. All of a sudden the greens are this hue of green that you've never seen before. It's amazing. You're seeing things through the eyes of love. So when you have the eyes of love, everything just is beautiful. And that is it, guys. Sorry it was such a long reading, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you all so much for supporting my channel, supporting what I do, and just being open and receptive. And sometimes messages come through and I have no idea how they're going to be received, but you just got to just say it. So I think that's also a message for you. You know, share your gifts, share your talents. There's somebody out there that wants to hear what you have to say or wants to see your art. There's somebody out there. Don't be afraid. I don't know why I was drawn to this fame card. Like, people are going to be jealous, and that's on them. That's the old paradigm. We don't focus on that anymore. We just focus on the people that are supporting and loving us, and teamwork. Okay, we're letting go of the ego. Ego gone. No more division. We are one. Namaste, everybody.